trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. Get down with you, get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. Yeah, get down with you. Yeah, get down with you. Come on.
Check. Yo.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Let You Tell It podcast. I'm your host, Caesar.
Yo, it's your boy Bula.
Today we got a really, y'all see it. Y'all see the guest already, bro. Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
What's good? It's Alma 818. You know what it is. Host of Big Back Activities, rapper, producer, all that.
Thank you for coming on the pod, bro. Really appreciate it,
Yeah,
man.
my boy. Fucking nice meeting you, fool.
Yeah, appreciate it. Hell yeah.
All right, so for those returning and then those new coming to the pod, we're in the city of San Fernando. Obviously, you guys know it, and for those who don't, whoever we interview, we want them to pick the spot of where we have the interview. Like I said, we're in the city of San Fernando right now. Go ahead and explain why you picked this spot, bro.
Yeah, so we're here in the San Fernando Library Plaza. More specifically, we're right in front of Papa Juan's, a restaurant that me and my good friends, a few years back when we were really grinding it out, making music in my friend's home studio, we would be working all day through the summer. And then when we would finally finish a song, we would come here and we would have a good meal and really celebrate and talk about more ideas and just keep that creativity flowing so that when we got back to the studio, we get right back to it.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
Manifesting a lot of like goal planning and all that for sure went
Definitely,
down here, huh?
bro. Like to come here and get a meal, that was like a big thing for us because it meant that we accomplished something throughout the day. It wasn't just a waste of time, just fucking around.
Yeah.
Just playing with beats and stuff.
It's different when you're like, it's like with a beer, right? Like you could imagine you just wake up, drink a beer, like but like after a hard day's work or you did something like that, you're like, oh, I earned this.
That's what I've been feeling lately, honestly, dog. I've been feeling like really lately, like every time like I drink, like, cause my go-to right now is Twisted Teas, like everybody knows that right now, and every time I drink it, it's just I feel like, all right, I earned this shit, like
especially after a hot day,
bro.
Oh
hell yeah,
outside too, they ain't no AC when we outside,
exactly.
And then this is like a second job for us too, so we leave our first jobs coming straight into a second job, and it's just all like after this, once in a while, get a beer, a little feel good after the podcast, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but let's get straight into it, bro. Again, thank you for coming on, sharing you're about to share the story with us. I want to start off first by asking, why the lucha mask? Just right off the bat,
How did it all start?
So, growing up, like, I always watched wrestling. Ever since I was probably about, like, I don't know, my parents and my sister tell me since I was, like, 2 years old. My sister used to watch it, so it would always be on. Growing up, watching Stone Cold Steve Austin, watching Triple H, The Rock, Chris Jericho, just all these people.
The Hardy Boys.
The Hardy Boys, bro. You can go on for
we can keep going.
The whole podcast could just be us naming these people, dog.
We might have to do that.
But just growing up, I always loved watching it, and I always kept that with me. And growing up, you kind of look for like that representation.
Yeah.
In media, and the first time I ever saw like Latinos or more specifically Mexicans on TV was watching wrestling. Like Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero, those were my two favorites all time. So, I wanted to bring that with me when I was making music. I used to go by a different name. I used to go by A-Fresh. And I did that until it kind of ran its course. Mm-hmm. And I felt like I needed to, really reinvent myself.
Rebrand and all that.
Rebrand, yeah. So a few years ago, I decided, I'm gonna rock with the mask. I've always been a fan of MF Doom and like Slipknot. So
that's what the fuck I'm talking about, dog.
So,
MF Doom, bro. Like that's one of my everybody who really knows me. Like all my close homies that really know me, like they know MF Doom, one of my fucking top artists, bro. Like
there you go.
The MF Doom Sade album, bro. That shit, like I didn't even know who Sade was, and then I would like just start digging because of the MF, and then from MF I found who Sade was.
Yeah.
And bro, like
that's always my favorite thing.
Is it a crime?
Bro, when he sampled "Kiss of Life" for Doomsday,
yeah.
Bro, oh my, like people don't understand. Like when I play that song, they'll be like, hey, why does this song sound familiar? And then I put the MF Doom song,
yeah.
And they'll be like, bro, you play this song. I'm like, it's a sample, bro. Like, you know it. Like, bro, MF Doom was one of the greatest goats,
hands down, bro.
Hands down, like,
and like
rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in
R.I.P.
peace.
for
Yeah,
sure.
R.I.P. him, R.I.P. Eddie too. I mean,
Yeah.
goats, bro.
And I kind of try and take that with me because he was very like, I don't know, you didn't really hear much from him unless he put it out.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like he didn't really do interviews like that.
no,
I mean, from what I know about him, didn't he get like deported or some shit? Like he wasn't even allowed to do shows in
the US, yeah.
right?
He was out there in the UK.
UK, yeah. He had that like little 21 Savage situation.
Yeah,
and shit.
and then I don't know if you ever heard of like one of his little prodigies, Bishop Nehru.
Yeah.
Bro, Bishop Nehru too, like that man. Even to this
That's deep.
day,
That's that underground
going
shit. Yeah.
crazy. Bro, I have Neruvia Doom on vinyl. Nobody knows about that album like that. When people go to my vinyl collection, they see that, they're like, "What is this?"
Yep.
I'm like, "Bro, that Bishop Nehru and MF Doom." Like, well, who are those two people? Like, and I play that album for them, bro. Like, they're just all
I
like,
love putting
"Fuck,
people onto
bro."
Doom because at first listen, Doom convey like it can kind of put you off. You'd be like, "What is this?" This is like he's kind of offbeat, but
Yeah.
he's not. But then you really get there and you listen to it, and you're like, "Oh man, this is."
I feel like anybody
great.
that's a fan of the underground for sure can always fuck with MF Doom.
Yeah,
Oh,
hell
yeah.
yeah.
And like I feel like you have to have a certain taste buds for the underground. Like I mean,
For sure.
You know, like we talking about what dilated people evidence, fucking. We can go on and on.
Yeah.
But like stuff like that, I feel falls in the same category. You know.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, like, and I mean, we listen to like what we listen to Don, we listen to Ned, we listen to all these, but like the underground has its own little spot. You know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Just growing up, I didn't even really start listening to hip hop like that until I got to middle school. Before that, I was listening to a lot of rock music, like I love Nirvana, Blink. I just went to go see Blink 182.
Bro,
this past
you
weekend.
caught them at it was at the forum,
At
right?
the SoFi.
Was that SoFi?
Yeah, bro.
Bro,
It was
everyone on my
crazy.
Instagram was there. They looked
At the
crazy.
Nirvana one?
No,
Yeah.
Blink
Oh,
182.
Blink 182.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
wow.
it was crazy because I felt like everyone's teenage like little like self came out.
That's what
that
it was,
night.
bro. Like we were able to get on the floor. My cousin, shout out to my cousin Steven. He got us on the floor for a bit, and just seeing them that close and seeing like Travis Barker on the drums just going crazy, like it just felt like so surreal. Like, damn, my middle school self would be so hyped right
Yeah,
now, bro.
jumping,
And it's crazy how
Yeah.
Travis Barker has been able to like fucking cross over so many different genres.
Yeah, he could do
bro.
hip hop. He could do anything, really.
Bro, like,
Yeah, Travis Barker's.
yeah, shout out
GOAT.
for the Famous brand. Like, I remember
Famous, yeah.
I had the little belt buckle
Oh
with the F
my
on it.
God,
Me
bro.
too, but my stomach would hang over. Dog.
All right, let's talk a little about growing up in the valley.
Yes, sir.
Is this where you grew up here in San Fernando, or what's up
Not
with that?
necessarily. So I grew up in Granada Hills, and then family moved out to Santa Clarita,
Oh, okay.
and I lived out there. But I always went to school down in the valley. So like
Waking up early as
waking
fuck.
up early as fuck, being the first one at school because mom had to go to work.
Yeah.
Being the last one there because mom works late.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's you and the janitors, bro, and like a couple of homies just waiting outside. But yeah, man, growing up in the valley, like I played sports down here. I went to church, not too far from here at St. Ferdinand's. Like, made my confirmation, met a lot of people that are still in my life today, and yeah, it was great, man. I had a good time. Like, it was just most of my life has been music, so
Yeah.
it's like everything that I put into the music comes from this place. Like, it
For
really
sure.
inspired me and really, I don't know. I guess put me out of my shell and sent me out to places like LA and to the East Coast and stuff like that.
And
Yeah.
I feel like music could take us to places that we weren't able to go when we were
Yep.
like I was an East Coast head, bro. I was bumping East Coast music
Me
just
too,
because
yeah.
that boom bap, you feel me? Like Gangstar, I was bumping like stuff that
Big
wasn't
L.
like from this side of like because we had like Tupac, we had like Ice Cube, we had the
Quake,
West Coast,
yeah.
which is cool, the like that the Doug and shit, but like the East Coast boom bap, like those beats, like if you didn't have a beat by Premier, like you was nobody else.
Exactly.
Like so.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I kind of had the same thing, like when I was in high school, kind of really studying like hip hop and what it really was.
Yeah.
I really gravitated to a lot of East Coast hip hop. I didn't really start listening to like West Coast stuff until I got a little bit older. My favorite rapper of all time is Andre 3000.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Shout out
dang,
Andre
dang,
3K,
that's a
man.
good one,
Yeah,
bro.
3 Stacks for sure.
Yeah,
the flow,
yeah.
the lyrics.
Yeah, that's a
everything.
great one right
But
there.
my number-
Jackson.
My number 2 is Big L, and like
Rest in peace,
Yeah,
man.
Big
yeah.
L.
All I got is hard dick and bubblegum for you, hoes, man.
that hoes ass Beavis, I get nothing but head.
Yeah. Or like that song "Enemy" with Fat Joe on it. That's a
crazy,
banger,
bro. That
and
one
I
was
just found that
crazy.
one like not so long ago.
Really?
Man,
Yeah, bro.
I love
I'm not
that
even gonna
song.
lie. I'm not even gonna lie. But Big L, it sucks. Something so good went so soon, and he was really he was really about it. He was really doing all the shit that he was talking about. If you really ask people from the East Coast,
they say he was really robbing people, setting people up.
Bro, him and his NFL crew, bro, like they were music wise and on the street wise, they were active. I've seen like documentaries about the whole shit like that, and it's just all like.
I wonder if that mural they did of him is still up in New York.
Oh,
I think it is. It's in Harlem,
In Harlem, that's crazy.
That's where he's from. He's from Harlem,
I went to Harlem, bro. I was on like 138th and like fucking.
You're probably like right there,
bro. I was in Spanish Harlem. I ate like
139.
Pastelitos, is what they call them, but empanadas.
Okay. Yeah.
Bro, the shout out to homie Ant, man. He took me out there. It was dope. It was like we were sitting in this corner where he was talking about how Jay-Z talked about this McDonald's. He's like, that's the one he's talking about. And then you could see Jersey like through the river, bro.
Yep.
No way.
And we're sitting on this metal bench, full cold as fuck. But like, and it's so crazy because in New York, like you go from like the lower Manhattan to like Harlem, and the shit changes drastically.
Yep. Just in general, so I was out there just this past year on tour.
Yeah.
Shout out my boy Huata. He brought me out there. He's from the East Coast. He's from Connecticut. He lived out in New York for a while.
Cool.
And he took me out there, and there was a day where we just had to like ourselves. We didn't have any shows. I told him I want to see New York. I've never really been out past Vegas, bro, honestly. So I had to go and see it, and just seeing like going over all the bridges. I was doing my corny little tourist shit,
bro. So many bridges, bro.
I was doing my corny little tourist shit, playing all the New York music while I was in there. I was playing like Mobb Deep and Nas and shit.
Bro, we haven't even touched on Mobb Deep.
I feel like when people from like the East Coast come over here, that's what they're doing.
You have to play Pac.
Yeah,
you have to play
Dre, Snoop, Ice Cube, and all that. And then when we go over there, we're doing the exact same shit. You know, we're banging Big L, Doom, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
So we were doing that, going over the bridges, and like you can kind of hear certain things. You're like, oh shit, weren't we just listening to what this fool was talking about right now? Like we're there.
Different bridges names or different project names.
Exactly.
Type shit.
Just different streets.
My neck hurt from looking at the buildings. Like,
I was like,
and my boy was like, yeah, don't look up because fools are gonna know you're not from here. And I'm like,
you could
I was
tell.
like still like this.
You could tell I wasn't from there because it was cold as fuck when we were there.
Yeah.
And I'm
You
over
were in
there. I'm in layers, bro. I got a long sleeve with a thermal over, with a jacket and a sweater, and everyone's over there just wearing like a flannel and shit.
Yeah, I was at Central Park like at 7 a.m. I went. I was like, I gotta get a bacon, egg, and cheese. And I always seen Central Park in the movies, like all that. I'm like, I'm going. I'm not eating that shit like it's just like fucking shaking. But best bacon, egg, and cheese in my life, bro.
Exactly,
bro. The bread out there in New York is fire.
You could just go to any deli and get it. Like I told my boy I want to try a chopped cheese because I always hear the hype, right?
Yeah, for sure.
He's like, all right, we'll go look for one. We went to the first deli when we first got there. It wasn't even like a crazy. It wasn't like a well known or nothing. They just have them everywhere. And we walked in, and that was like the best sandwich I've ever had in my life.
And like another thing to touch on fucking in New York is like it's deli, barbershop, a liquor store, deli, barbershop, liquor store,
pizza,
so, bro,
barbershop, halal cart.
Halal cart.
So like, and then that's another thing
I gotta go to New York, bro.
I'm saying, but look, that's another thing that made me be like it don't matter what you do, bro. Like there could be hundreds of people doing the same thing you're doing. It should not stop you from doing it because, bro, there's literally in the same block, bro. There's at least 3 barbershops, 3 delis, and 3 liquor stores.
And they're always popping.
And people will go to the one that they fuck with, and that's it. Like in New York, they're like, if you don't make my sandwich, I'm going to the same dude every day to make my sandwich.
Yep.
They don't. It's just way different, bro. It's such a different
culture out there.
Yeah.
When we went to Massachusetts, we were kind of like we weren't in Boston. We were a little bit outside of it. And I was like, damn, bro, how many people need to get their hair done out here? Because every place was just a barbershop or a hair salon or a nail salon.
In Wisconsin?
No, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts?
Yeah.
What the
I
would have never thought that.
Dude, literally, every other fucking place was a hair salon. I was like, how many people need to get their fucking hair done? But then you look at these places and they're tiny. There's like 2 or 3 chairs in each place. And you're like, okay, that makes a little bit more sense, but... Fuck, bro.
Because like barbershops out here in fucking the Valley or in LA is like fucking 20 chairs and shit like that. Like 20 barbers
20
in
chairs,
a spot.
and you got someone all the way in the back, all the way up in the front. There's no fucking... you can find a barber out here, no problem.
Oh, yeah. But it is yes or no, because I remember as a kid, like in middle school, high school, like it was a culture to go into the barbershop and sit there for like an hour or two waiting for your cut.
Yeah.
Now it's appointments and shit.
Now it's
like
all
that.
appointments. That's crazy.
Yeah, but like I think that was dope because you would go to the barbershop and you'll see your homies, y'all just shooting the shit until one.
It was your turn.
Yeah. Well, we would go. I used to go to Kennedy. Well, I went to Kennedy. That's where I graduated from.
Okay.
And there used to be a barbershop right there. I think it was called like West Coast Barbershop.
Yeah.
So we would walk right after school. We have our little 20.
Right next to the burrito factory?
Across the street. Yeah.
Bro, the
yeah.
homie said a 20.
Yeah.
That was
That was
right.
back,
A
yep.
dub would get you a haircut. 15 for the
15
cut,
and 5 for the tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly how it was.
Yeah. Now we paying $50 because we got beers and shit.
Motherfucker, I'm paying 50 and I don't got a beer.
I'm paying 50.
Yo, that is crazy.
Hey,
Shout out
hey,
A-Rod.
hey, shout out, hey, I look crispy as fuck though.
Yo,
dog.
shout out Sammy though.
I
Hey,
look
good
crispy
looking
as
out, bro.
fuck,
Shout out Rudy, bro. I gotta go see my boy.
Never cheat on your barber.
Never, bro.
I was
Cheat on
really-
your bitch, not your barber.
Oh, fucking. All right, so
Yeah,
you
man.
going on tour? Like, was that your first time ever going on tour like that?
Like that, yeah. Like those were my first out of state shows. That was like, I've done shows in LA. I've done shows in the Valley, obviously. Maybe out to the OC. It's kind of like the farthest that I've gone. But then my boy was like, "Nah, bro, we gotta take you out there. Like, it's a whole different world that you've never seen." So we go out there, and everyone just showed love no matter where we went. And it was crazy, bro. It was like, damn, it really felt like I was doing something with music. You feel
Yeah.
me? But yeah, East Coast was crazy, man. Shout out to my people in Lawrence, Massachusetts. Fucking New York was lit. Because I didn't perform with a bunch of other rappers. I make rap music, but I always perform at shows where there's bands, where there's fucking different singers.
Okay.
I like to kind of set myself apart.
Of course.
Because, you know, you're on shows with a bunch of rappers, you can kind of get lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
You know,
That's crazy to even look at it like that, though.
Well, I mean, I don't ever see it. If I do a show with a bunch of rappers, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do my thing
Yeah,
regardless.
for sure.
But I like to kind of stand out and do these shows that I feel like are harder for me.
Yeah, no, because it's a whole different crowd.
It's a whole different
so, like,
crowd.
the people might not even listen to the music you do, but
Exactly.
they might even, like, they're like, yo, I fuck with him, you type shit.
Exactly.
Honestly, that's dope.
Yeah, man, that's what you gotta do. You gotta set yourself apart from your crowd, because everyone wants to be a rapper, bro. Everyone wants to be a creative at this point. You know,
for
like
sure.
we got podcasts popping up. You got different artists that are trying new genres. They want to be a producer, DJ, rapper,
And making beats.
Making
Yeah,
beats.
actual
exactly.
artists, painting.
Exactly. So,
Manager and all this shit, bro.
bruh, everyone's somebody now, you know? So you got to really set yourself apart and get in where you fit in. And that's what I try and do. So those shows out there I was opening up for bands. You know, rock bands were bringing out these like
getting out
hipster
your
types.
comfort zone, I feel like.
Exactly.
That's
And
what you gotta do. I feel like, honestly, right now, I'm like really on my comfort zone because, I mean, everybody behind everybody looking at this, you guys don't know, like,
There's a whole restaurant.
it's a
next
whole
to us,
restaurant
like,
right next to
it's
us, and like
packed.
people have, like, since we've came to set up the table and all that, people have been looking at us, and that's like really like, I don't know, I was like,
This prepare you for our show at the Novo.
hell
fool.
yeah,
Come on,
bro.
bro.
Hell yeah.
This will prepare. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly
when you guys
what
are
it
at the
is.
Novo selling it out,
Yeah.
you're gonna remember. Damn, I remember when I was out there and like 10 people were just looking at us outside the restaurant. Now we got hundreds of people watching us.
heard it
We
here first,
manifesting that shit.
motherfucker.
We try. Now we
Manifest
put
that
it in the because that's another thing too. I tell people you can try and manifest it, but then you got to put that work behind
Exactly.
it. You know?
It doesn't matter. You can say all these things that you want, but you got to go and get it too. That's the other part about manifestation that people don't realize.
Yeah, people just think, oh, you just think
You
about it.
you
and
just
that's
got
all.
you just got to think about it and say it, and it's gonna happen. No, you got to put that fucking work
Fucking
in,
work.
bro.
Put
like,
yourself out there. Put the work in. Things will come
Or
to you,
you be
bro.
asking God for a bunch of shit, and He start throwing shit at you. Like, why is life so hard? Like, cause you start asking for all this shit.
Yeah.
You better be ready for the
you
shit.
gotta be
you
careful what you ask for
Fool,
too, because not everything is what you want it to be.
Yeah,
you feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
I've been doing music for a long time, like 10 plus years. So this isn't like new to me. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
you know,
It's a grind. I mean,
It's a grind.
The only thing I could relate to you putting 10 plus is my graffiti and like
right.
and I could tell like back then when I was really doing it every day and sketching, like my shit was up there. Like maybe not like how people would have thought, but to me I was like, oh, my shit's clean cut. And then now that I kind of like took time off of it, but I still have that little like, you know, but I can
Exactly.
still, if I would practice it and like sharpen my skills, it could still be there.
Exactly.
But I understand not quitting something for 10 years.
right. And
'Cause
then you
music
gotta keep it fun for yourself too. Like, not that it's boring. I love making music. I would do it if like all of this didn't exist. I
Yeah.
would still be doing it. I love it. It's what I've been doing since I was in middle school. But like sometimes you got to keep it fresh for yourself. So that's why like doing the shows with all the rappers is great. I still do it to this day, but putting myself in uncomfortable situations, that's what makes it fun again. You're like, oh shit, this reminds me of when I was like 16 performing in front of people for the first time. Like I'm nervous again. I don't get nervous anymore, but when I'm in those situations I get nervous, and it feels, some people don't like that feeling, but I love that feeling. Like,
I love that nervousness. It makes you feel alive.
Yep, makes you feel alive. It makes you, when you get out there and you finally like accomplish what you were trying to do, when you put on a good perforance for those people, you're like, damn, I still got it.
You walk on stage and everyone's like, that beat you up.
Everyone's asking for your Instagram and shit. You're like, oh, I still got it.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Yeah, you got to keep it fresh.
Speaking of that, your first ever performance, what was that like? Take us back to that.
Well, shit. That was probably like a talent show in high school. Yeah. Talent show in high school.
I've done one of those too.
I have too. I done it in elementary, and that shit was scary.
Because you're not performing in front of strangers. You're performing in front of people that you're gonna see
every day.
Every day.
I did. I performed Lupe Fiasco's Superstar.
That's right.
You're lip syncing it?
No, I rapped it, bro. I rapped the whole thing.
Give us a little right now.
I can't. Why y'all put me like that, dog? Hey, we interviewing you, all right, my boy? We interviewing
Spotlight on you.
Shit.
Okay, that was a good one. I like it.
Come on, yeah. Spotlight on this one, fucker. Right?
It was a talent show in high school, and I had already put out like some music on SoundCloud and stuff like that. So I went to go perform, and I was so nervous, bro. Cause my parents were there, like all my friends are there. Like at the time, my parents knew I kind of was getting into music, but they've never seen me perform before. They don't know what's going on. Like they know I make rap music, but they've never heard it. So this is their first time hearing me. All my friends are there. I'm just like, holy shit. Yeah. I go, the beat starts playing, and it skips, and it threw me off. I'm like, I froze, dog.
No way.
I froze. I was like, wait, let's run that back. Let's run that back one more time. We run it back. I get through the whole song, and it was just like the weight just got off my shoulders after the song, and I was like, oh, finally, bro, I did it. And from there, bro, I've just been doing shows ever since, performing ever since, getting better, making more music.
You see that, but for that, like, you said the beat skipped, it threw you off, and it froze you. People would have just walked off the stage and be like, "Fuck it, like that's it, like that's my shit," But you fucking
spaghetti and shit.
Yeah, real shit, 8 Mile shit, dog.
But you fucking, you're like, you know what? Fuck all this. Run that beat back, let's take this shit from the top, and you fucking finished it, and that goes to show a lot right there. That's when you know you were meant for it. Honestly, bro. Like
you're different, bro. I mean, so many people like just fall and they just be like, "Oh, that's over," and it's like, bro, you know how many L's I've taken, or how many L's you took, how many L's you took, bro. And I'll never stop. I'm gonna die trying.
Yeah,
basically. Hell yeah, bro.
I'm gonna keep falling. I'm gonna keep getting back up,
and I'm glad that I don't win all the time, bro, because winning doesn't teach you shit, bro.
Yeah, it's those failures that are gonna be a lesson to you. You're gonna learn. You're gonna restructure how you move and shit, and you're gonna go out there and you're gonna be better than you were the day before. That's what I try and do.
Bro. Hey, that's a bar right there.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm gonna go write that down.
We will be expecting royalties.
We expect a shout out in a song.
I got you.
Song name or something.
Yeah, but I mean, we're trying to set up like a little showcase type thing for show. We gonna hit you up, bro.
Oh please, bro. I would love to. I would love to
let you show a showcase. I think it would be dope.
Hell yeah, man.
Everybody, although like people that we interview like that are like doing thing in the music thing, I think it'll be, especially because we're like, it's friends, people that friends of a friend, like you know, so it'd be dope.
Bro, let me know. I'm down to perform whenever, wherever. I've done fucking the worst little shows on a sidewalk to like big stages and shit, so I'm down.
And what is the difference between like that little show to the big stage? Like, which ones are your favorite type shit?
The bigger ones.
Of course. Okay, cool. Hey, what's the biggest show you've ever
to perform at?
Hey, man, that's why I'm trying to reword it. You know what I'm saying?
As Senile, so like I said, I used to go by A Fresh, and then there's Sinalma. There's this that's going on right now.
Yeah.
At Sinalma, biggest show I've done, probably these open mics that I've been doing, because there's just a lot of people there.
Yeah.
And the stage is bigger. Shout out to Something Dope for the People. Having me on. Those are pretty big shows. The crowd you're there to have a good time,
Yeah.
Everyone's there. They're getting ready to perform, but you're also there to meet people. You're there to network. So those shows get pretty big.
It's kind of not your crowd. It's a random crowd type.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's not just rappers. It's it's a lot of rappers, but it's also singers, bands, just fools with the guitar. Like,
Yeah.
it's all kinds of different people from all over the world too. Because, you know, we're from the Valley, but LA is where people come
For sure.
when they want to
Yeah.
chase their dreams
The
and shit.
city of dreams, supposedly. That's what they say.
And then they end up in the valley. For some
and they
reason.
end up in North Hollywood and shit.
Yeah, it's true. No, it's true.
It's
though. You
true,
never heard that
dog.
saying?
It's true,
Yeah, you never heard that saying, bro? Like
It's
they come to
true,
LA, they chase their dreams, and they end up in NoHo.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's crazy because we, like, us that we grew up here, we take that like as like we don't get starstruck and shit like that because we're like, oh, shit's normal, bro. Like
I see
people go to Hollywood, like, and they're like, oh, do you see the tourists taking pictures? And I'm like,
how
this
we
shit-
were in New York though.
You're right. I know you're fucking right.
Shut up.
And it's, no. You know, I'm not even.
but you see
But I
it.
understand
You
what
see
you're
it.
saying because
Yeah.
we were like, oh, and we're like
Yeah.
in the hood, and these fools are like, bro, this shit ain't nothing. Like the crack has been there for like 30 years. Type
Yeah,
shit.
like my best friend came down from Denver Easter weekend, and he was like, "Oh, we want to see the Hollywood sign. We want to see the Walk of Stars." I'm
Like,
all
no,
like,
you don't, bro.
I'm like, bro,
nah.
I've been there, done that.
Yeah,
like,
my boy was like, we're not going to Times Square. You know that? I was like,
Yeah, my boy did too.
I was like, trying to hit the fucking Empire State Building. He's like, we ain't doing none of that
We
shit.
did none of that shit.
He's like, we going to Harlem. We eating pastelitos on the corner.
and that's
That's
what I
low key
told-
better though.
Yeah,
Low-key, yeah,
no,
it's-
and that's what I did with my buddy. I was like, bro, let me show you the valley for what it is, you know?
Brought him
Okay.
to a backyard boogie. I was cooking up hibachi, throwing shrimp at the homie and type shit. Pause. But like,
You
you know,
did, huh?
I
You
did.
did, yeah.
But like, you know, and then he was
fool
like,
caught it like
and
a
then
seal.
like, it was one of the first times I was coming back from cooking. So like, it was lit. The homies came through by like bottles. Like,
Oh,
it was
hell
just, you
yeah.
know, it's a backyard boogie, bro. Like, it's just very natural, organic type thing.
That's the best. Is like when you go to these places, like we said, people come here for a certain reason. They chase their dreams.
Yeah.
There's a lot of resources out here, and they don't ever get that real experience. I have artist friends still that are like, they're chasing it, bro. And I'm chasing it too, but I'm from here.
Yeah.
You know, like you still go to these places that you think are like the most poppin', whatever, but it's just a bunch of like transplants and shit. Let me take you to some real shit. Let me take you to these restaurants. Let me take you to this
Yeah,
bar,
yeah.
this club, this
That
party.
word you use is crazy. The transplants is real though, for
They
sure.
are. I mean, no disrespect, you know, we're all here chasing the same thing. You just had the balls to move from wherever the fuck
just
you're
because
from.
you've been here for 5 years don't make you from here.
Oh, no, not at all.
Yeah, I agree on
Maybe
that,
10.
bro.
Maybe 10.
At 10, I'll start.
I'll be like, cool.
At 10, you're barely getting a residence card for me, you know, honestly.
For sure. Yeah,
like,
no, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, 10 years in the valley, yeah, that's a long time, but like, look at us, 20 plus years in the valley. You know?
I mean,
like,
even
been here
us
my
that
whole
even us that been here for so long, I feel like we kind of don't even know everything that everything has to offer here. LA,
Exactly.
the IE, or like Anaheim or stuff like that. We
No, there's
barely
not.
even
Like,
touch, you know.
yesterday we went to a Korean spot and it was one
Yo,
of the
we
best.
was on Vermont, like
yeah,
in the hood,
bro,
and
it was like
this
one
was
of the
like, what
best
fuck?
fucking Korean spots I've ever tried. And I'm
Yep.
just like, holy shit, like, where
That's
has
what-
this been my whole life? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm trying to do now. So on my Instagram and my TikTok, I've been doing, you know, a little food review. Get
Yeah,
my
I was
little,
gonna get to
my
that,
little
bro.
Keith Leon.
Okay, shout out Keith Lee though, man.
He's
One
going
day I
hard,
hope
yeah.
he reviews my shit.
Shit.
Hell yeah.
It's so beautiful the shit that he's done, bro, and like how he helps
Crazy.
businesses.
Just
and
how
shit
you
like
can
that.
change your business in
bro.
a second, dog.
Wow, bro.
But yeah, no, like I've been watching his videos. Shout out to LA Try Guy, him too.
Oh, yeah.
And he's another dude. He's from Arkansas, but he's an LA
came
Try
out
Guy.
here?
He came out here and he's trying a bunch of restaurants out here. So I wanted to kind of do that, not just for the Valley, but for LA or different spots that I'm
yeah,
at.
in general.
Yeah, it sparked up when I was in the East Coast when I was on tour. On my stories, I was doing little food reviews of shit from out there. I did the chopped cheese, the pizza that was out there,
Yeah, for sure.
all kinds of stuff. So when I got back home, I was like, man, I should just film this. Like I should make this as content. So I started.
Because you're gonna eat anyway.
Look, bro,
Type
I'm
shit.
gonna eat. All right. The one thing about me is I'm gonna eat. One thing about me is I'm gonna eat.
100%.
So
100%.
I was like, I might as well try and put this out, and
You don't know who you can help, bro.
you don't know who you can help, but
Shout
also
out Arson. We just
Yeah, I
interviewed
was
the
about
homie
to-
Arson.
yeah.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
right.
you should look in that interview. That homie, he goes everywhere, bro. He
Yeah.
came from Compton to the Valley just to try my food, bro.
Oh fuck it.
So
So
yeah.
we gotta do something together.
Oh, hell
Sure.
yeah, hell yeah. And then
for
we
sure.
went from
So
the
we
Valley
went
to
from Valley
Compton
to
to go do an
interview him,
interview,
you know?
bro. We were right there in front of the
that's
Compton
amazing.
courthouse.
I saw that in front of the
Yeah,
courthouse.
crazy,
right after
bro.
the Not Like Us video.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
It's crazy because even there, like we did that right after the Not Like Us, not even
Like a couple
trying.
days,
Yeah,
a
not
couple
even
days ago,
trying.
yeah.
And then even we did the PJs right after the incident that happened there, like you
Oh,
know.
shit.
And it's crazy because we don't plan stuff like that. It's just stuff that happens, but just from being outside and just showing face, bro, you could really just be at the right spot at the right time or at the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Yeah, unfortunately, it can go both ways.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, the big back activities has really helped me like get out and try more stuff, because I always like see these things on Instagram or TikTok. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna try that, and then I never go.
You're fucking you preaching to the choir right there, bro.
I never go.
There's so many restaurants here in the valley that I've been wanting to try, and it's just all like, yeah, I haven't gone.
I do 3 videos right here.
Right
in this little section.
They have to, I mean, we got fucking
Papa Juan's, you got Hochateria, you got Carbone right here. I think that's what it's called.
But we have like a whole like chat of like dead shit that like, yo, we should hit this, and I never do.
Yeah, bro, that shit just.
Well, yeah, man, that's what it was for me. Like, I want to try these places. I want to go see what's popping. Like, let me go see it. If a place isn't good, I'm gonna say it's not good.
Yeah, you're gonna be straight up, honest.
Because I know there's a lot of pages that they get paid for the reviews, and then you go there and you're like, damn, this shit kind of whack. Like, it's just kind of fucking mid.
Shit bust.
Yeah. So, but when I go, I mean, these people don't pay me yet. So keyword, they don't pay me yet.
That's what I tell everybody. I was like, I ain't shit yet.
So
and
they don't pay me
when I
yet.
make it, I might be not shit either. So fuck you.
Exactly. They don't pay me yet, so I still go over there and I get my honest reviews.
That's dope.
But if you guys want a fake review, you could pay for it. Hit my DM. See now my music.
Because we need to pay these
We send the cash app, send the Venmo, send the Zelle. Fucking Western Union, I don't care, dog.
I take EBT too, shit.
I can be bribed.
Yeah,
I can be bribed for sure.
Now we definitely got to hook you up with our boy Arson, because like even after we did his interview in Compton, he took us to this taco spot out there, right there on Rosecrans.
Okay.
Same thing, one of the best taco spots I've ever fucking tried, and it's just all like, bro, like. There's so much talent out there, like people don't even know about it, you know what I'm saying?
And there's restaurants popping up everywhere. Because it's not just restaurants now. Like, you got...
There's pop-ups, the backyard boogies type shit.
You got fucking Taco Man every corner, you feel me? Like,
and look, I mean, the Armenians been going crazy with the barbecue too, though.
They've been going crazy with
all that. Like they've been
going crazy with the Nashville hot chicken too for years.
Yeah.
Like, shout out
Banging Buns. Shout out Banging Buns.
Hawaiian hot chicken.
Hawaiian hot chicken.
Yeah, like all these spots, bro. Like, I was going to some of these spots before they had a brick and mortar.
Hawaiian hot chicken. They started at a parking lot from the car wash right there.
The car wash
on Reseda.
Yeah, same thing with Banging Buns right there on Lower Canyon. They started out the parking lot of
even Dave's Hot Chicken, one of the biggest ones out there. They started in the parking lot too. Like,
and now Samuel L. Jackson's invested in that shit.
That's crazy. Oh yeah, Drake's invested in that too.
We don't eat that shit though.
You can bleep the name. I don't care.
They're not like us.
But yeah, man.
But a important question, aside from the food, bro, like the mask. Do you feel like what kind of like? Do you think it's an identity in itself? Do you feel like
I feel like it has its own kind of identity. I don't perform or do any media thing without it. Like if I don't have it on me, then I'm not performing. Like, I'm not doing no interview. I'm not doing nothing.
Do you feel like a type like Batman type thing? Because like, when you don't have it off, like no one really
cared about me.
Oh no! He even did the deep voice with that shit, bro. Oh, that's killer.
Justice.
Where is she?
It's just, I don't know. It kind of keeps everything separate. Like, this is like the music. This is me. This is the character, I guess, that I portray. And then when I don't have it on, I'm just
you,
just the guy. I'm just out here chilling.
So you could be, let's say you out with the homies, and you guys end up at this little bar, and they got an open mic right there, and if they're peer pressuring you and you don't got the mask,
I won't do it.
You won't do it?
I won't do it. But I always keep the mask on me.
Yeah, you gotta keep that thing on you.
You gotta keep that thing on you.
You like Spider-Man, you hit the alleyway, come out, you're like, what's up, motherfucker?
I'm like Superman, I'll go hit a phone booth real quick, put it back, and then I'll come out. Like, hey, who's this guy?
They won't even know. Like, same clothes and everything, just mask on.
Hey, who are you?
Who's this guy? Yeah, it'll be like that. When I first started this, like, I deleted all my old shit. I had the same Instagram, I just changed the name.
Yeah.
And like, people hit me up after the first time I ever posted like a story without the mask. People were like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't even know if that was you." I was like,
"No fucking way!"
But I think stop playing.
I think it's
it's still the same body.
You might not. Hey, you don't know what the mask be doing. Like sometimes girls be getting the makeup on, they take the makeup on, you're like, "What the fuck? Who the fuck is this bitch?"
Think about that.
But you never know. Like people could just be so like centered and like.
Just do one of these.
Yeah, you
to
might
the eyebrows.
Yeah, just, yo, take her to the pool for the first day.
That's crazy. You're a piece of shit, bro. That's crazy.
Hey, I'm ugly. I don't get. All I get is a haircut. That's it.
That does so much for us. Or it
Some
goes
bullshit.
up like 300.
At least.
You
At
think so?
least, bro. Hell yeah, bro.
It made me
you
feel
saw
like I
how
got a
nappy I
six-pack.
was on the last interview?
Bro,
now
we were
look at
both
me
nappy.
now.
Don't be bringing old shit up.
Motherfucker, like, I'm
I need
fucking.
a cut bad, bro.
The mask, but the
The
mask.
mask.
The mask,
the
bro.
mask is definitely. It's kind of like, I don't know, like the peacock effect, like where when they have their feathers out, everyone's
Yeah.
looking,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for
So I
sure.
walk into a show with this on, which I do.
Yeah.
People are
Everybody's
"What the
looking, yeah.
fuck? Who the fuck does this guy think he is? You know? But then I show him when I get on stage.
I'm him.
I'm
But
him,
it's
I'm
dope
that
because you
guy.
can really
Yeah.
do have a separate two things. Like you probably be a fucking lawyer by day, and then at night you just put that. And you fucking
What do you
busting
do by
out
day now,
flows.
motherfucker? What do you do when you don't
I
have
work
the
at a
mask on?
school. I work at a school.
And little do they know, right?
Little
Little
they
do
They
they
know.
know, bro.
man.
These kids will figure it out. They'll find your
Bro,
shit.
the internet is
It's a
And
scary
I
place
can't like,
now.
put myself on private because I'm trying to do
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
you know?
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
exactly.
they find it, and then
That's dope.
I'll be walking like in the school, and I'll hear a speaker playing one of my songs. I'm like, what the fuck,
bro. That's beautiful.
It's cool, though. It's
That's
cool.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And another thing that people forget is like, yeah, you might be making music and like we probably like all in the same little age group, but you know who you're really making it for is for them, bro. For
Yeah,
the younger
for the youth, for the
generation.
kids.
Yeah.
That's what we're
So they
kinda-
can grow with it.
Yeah, grow with it. Hopefully, we inspire them to be like, you feel me?
Exactly.
Because
Exactly.
our bigger homies, my bigger homies, all they did is give me a scale on some weed, and I'm like, yo, this is what you do, you know?
Yep.
Type shit. And I try to be better for him too. I try to not do that. I was like, yo, you gotta do this, gotta do that. So we just trying to like break fucking
Yeah,
Generational curses,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
trying,
for sure.
trying to be better than the people before us, you know? Not that they
100%.
didn't do great things, but it's like, you know, a lot of them did do a lot of great stuff. So
Yeah.
let's try and build on that.
Yeah.
You know, they
And
set
they
the
probably had it
foundation.
worse, too,
They
so
had
we
it
gotta-
worse.
yeah, so.
They laid the path for us, and now we just gotta keep building.
They
it.
crawled so we could walk and run and shit.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. And then, you know, whatever we pass down, whatever knowledge, whatever kind of wisdom we pass down, that'll be another fucking branch on the tree.
Do you think the mask will ever come off?
I don't know. I kind of like it.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think it should. I don't think it
think
should.
so.
It's its own. It's the identity.
What about, like,
if it
different
does come
styles
off, if it does come off, I'll say this: it won't be Sin Alma. Like it won't. I'll completely change to something else.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It won't be this. Like this, the mask is the name. The name is the mask. Like that's what it is.
It's like when Rey Mysterio took his mask off. I never saw him wrestle after that. I was like, so it's like it's done.
It's like, yeah, exactly. He talks about it a lot too, where like when they took his mask from him, like, you know, he felt naked,
For
like
sure.
he felt like he couldn't perform properly, and I don't know. I wasn't really watching WCW back then, but like you could tell by like rewatching and going back, you're like,
Seeing
damn,
his face expression.
it wasn't the same. Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
the same. But then he comes back to WWE in like 02, and he has the mask on and been killing it ever since. Still killing it to this day.
And he's a Hall of Famer, still killing it, bro.
He's still killing it,
He's
bro.
still killing
John
it.
Cena just retired too. Shit was sad.
Not retired yet. He's not
Yeah,
retired
he just
yet.
he announced it.
He announced that he's retiring. So
WrestleMania.
this next year, 2025, is gonna be his last full year wrestling.
Yeah.
So
So
he's
he's gonna
got-
go
that last
January to
WrestleMania.
December.
He's gonna try it. He's gonna try to
Yeah.
go January to December.
Yeah.
But SummerSlam, all those pay-per-view events,
Those are his last.
those are
ones.
his last ones.
So we going to something.
Oh, I'm going to
I want to
WrestleMania,
go to
Las
WrestleMania in
Vegas.
Vegas. Yeah,
Say
I went
less,
to.
we're going.
I went to WrestleMania 39 when they were at SoFi, and it was
It was
bucket
lit?
list, bro. It's crazy. 2 days.
Yeah, it was
2 days.
Yeah.
You went
gotta
both
go
days?
Yeah, you gotta go both days, bro. Cause you don't know what the lineup's gonna be until like that week. So and you gotta buy the ticket.
You know what the matches? You know who's gonna fight each other, but you don't know what
Which
day
day,
they're
yeah.
fighting. Like they could
okay.
put like one of the biggest fights on Saturday,
Yeah.
and not Sunday. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for
Like,
sure.
If you buy a ticket for Saturday and John Cena wrestles Sunday, it's like,
You're
bro, why'd
done.
I even
You're
come to
done.
this?
yeah, I'm shooting somebody at that point, bro. Like,
we going. We going.
especially
We gotta do
it's John Cena's last fucking WrestleMania. Like,
And I saw John Cena at the WrestleMania that I went to. I was like, damn, this is crazy.
oh, that's right. He came out to
Yeah.
help.
It was him versus Austin Theory.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fucking sucked.
Yeah.
You see, if I'm going and John Cena loses, it's on site with anybody.
It's
So
alright.
here's the thing.
It's alright.
Here's the thing. All right, in wrestling, because I'm not. This mask isn't just like a mask. I'm a big wrestling fan
Yeah,
as well.
for sure.
You know what that
Um,
S looks like? Sorry to like.
SummerSlam?
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
exactly what that S
It
is.
looks
Huh?
like it's not what it is, but Somebody designed this for me.
Yeah, inspiration.
Yeah, she probably got inspiration. Shout out to Raquel. She designed the mask for me, so.
Man, plug her in, man. Shit.
Shout out to, yeah. I don't know if she's really doing this shit anymore, but she designed my mask for me.
That's dope.
Okay, nice.
Shout out Raquel. All right, so in wrestling, the thing when you retire, you're supposed to go out on your back. You're supposed to. Now, The Undertaker didn't.
Because he's The Undertaker.
Right. I don't know if John Cena is going to lose his last match. In wrestling, historically speaking, you're supposed to go out on your back. You're supposed to lose your last match, your retirement match.
But I thought.
So you could build the other dude up.
Yeah. But didn't Undertaker lose WrestleMania?
He lost to WrestleMania, but he kept going. So his very last match, I'm pretty sure he won it. If I'm not mistaken. Sting, too.
Oh, okay.
The wrestler Sting.
Yeah.
His very last match, he won it. So I don't know if it's a new thing where these guys are going to go out on top, or if they're going to, Cena's kind of a traditional guy when it comes to wrestling, he might go out on his back.
So I mean, he is traditional. He is traditional, but he low key brought like this new flavor to like, like doing the spinner bell.
The Doctor of Thugonomics.
Did y'all have that album?
Yes, bro. I had that one, and then I had
the DVD.
Yeah, bro. Bro, I had both of his spinner belts, the USA
World
title
Life
and the fucking WWE title. Like,
I used to have the little fucking.
I had a chain like
with
the US Championship. Yeah, I had the US Championship chain.
I used to get a lock and chain just so I could be like like the Doctor. Bro, like John Cena.
Shout out John Cena, man. He's a great actor too. I love all the movies he's in, bro.
That's one of the goals. Like when he started acting, I didn't think it was gonna turn into anything.
Oh, bro, he's
amazing.
He's fucking.
But then he just keeps going and he gets these roles. I'm like, dude, he's killing it, and he's funny. Yeah, he's funny.
He's funny as
He's funny. What's that one movie? He
just did this
Blockers.
Yeah.
That's just funny.
That shit was hilarious.
That's just funny.
I seen the one where they make this imaginary dude and then they find him in Vegas.
The Ricky Stenicki
Bro,
shit.
That shit was
I haven't seen that
funny
one.
when
I
he's
haven't
like
seen that one. I
singing
gotta
all the
watch
jerking off songs.
What the fuck?
You haven't seen that?
I haven't seen that one. I gotta watch that one for sure. But yeah, man, WrestleMania in Vegas. I'm gonna try and pop out for sure.
Man, we got to if John Cena said. I mean, I never
mandatory.
even been to a wrestling match event. And
Low key, we should go to a fucking lucha libre, like a small one, like
A real one.
I've heard those get lit as
actually
fuck,
like
bro.
bended at we did this thing with Urban Arbor, like this weed shop right there on Panorama, and they did actual lucha libre like whole stage, and I'm like cooking hibachi, watch it feels like fucking from the top rope.
Flip over the
Imagine they put
skillet.
somebody through your fucking.
I would let them.
As long as
for
they pay
the
for the new
culture.
one.
Right, yeah.
For the fucking
For
culture.
the coaching.
I put this one the fucking in the
On the
ring right
right
now.
Type shit. Yeah, no, I performed at a couple of those events in the ring. That shit's fun. Like,
It's dope.
it's really fun. So I recommend not only going to like a big WWE event, but like going to those smaller ones too.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you're
They
closer.
still do that in Mexico, like the lucha. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
They do that here. They do that in Mexico. Everywhere. These little indie ones, they're fun because like crowd's smaller. They get you more involved. Like you have somebody jump off the top rope, falling into the crowd and shit. You're like, oh, what the fuck?
Trying to go to micro wrestling. Y'all seen that on TikTok, bro?
I've been wanting to go. Those tickets got expensive
Yeah,
though.
I know they did.
They're gonna be in Oxnard.
TikTok be doing like it'd be doing good, but then it'd be doing.
They be fucking people over.
It'd be fucking the numbers up sometimes.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
what happened. Because when I first saw it, this probably right before COVID. These tickets were like $25.
Now they're like 100 or something.
They're like 125, shit like that. And they don't ever come like close. They don't ever come to LA. They go to like Oxnard. It's wherever wrestling's big, you know. Like LA, it's kind of big, but it's not like when you go to a smaller town and that's kind of all you have.
Yeah.
Is wrestling.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's where it kind of came from.
Yeah, like whole families in the wrestling.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, they got like for sure.
Okay, so I got a question for you, just because I see the tat on your forearm.
Yeah,
All
that
money in
little baby
tattoo.
tat. Little baby tat. It's my only one actually.
Because me and Buller are real big Nip fans, you know.
Oh, yeah, me too.
My Nip's manager, shout out JP, he created my logo.
Oh hell yeah!
And all that.
Shout out JP.
You know what does Nip mean to you? You know, like I see that you got the All Money In tattoo.
Yeah, man. In high school, just his music, you know, being like the soundtrack. Like, I'm big on that blog era.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got Nipsey, you got Dom, you got
that
Kendrick, Schoolboy, fucking Absol, like the whole TDE.
Motherfuckers be forgetting about Absol.
Absol's crazy, bro. J Rock. Then you got Casey Veggies. Like, it's not just the blog era, but like West Coast blog era. You
That's
know,
when Tyler too, when the
Tyler,
whole crew was like
Future,
Future, bro.
Genesis, like all these fools, you know. So I was really big on that, and him being, you know, one of the guys towards the front. He really inspired me, but it wasn't until a lot later when Victory Lap was kind of coming out that, like, I was in a really, you know, dark place in my life where I was very depressed. Like, I have bad anxiety as well, and his music, like, it really got me out of that. Like, it really, his music is like, it's motivation music, dog. It makes you want to go get some fucking money.
Yeah,
oh,
so
hey,
you bump that
thank
shit.
You
want
to go get some money.
No motivation, right? And then you bump. Like, I play Face the World whenever I feel like that shit, like, I feel like I can't do it, or I'm like, I feel like everyone's against me, which I, like how you said, very dark place in my life. I've been in that recently, and I play Face the World, and I look, I'm like, you know what? Like, it's your life. You can play with it, you know, like, and you can't, bro.
Listen to Where Your Money At, like,
that's
because it's not just, it's Nip, like, spitting, but it's also, like, a mustard beat.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, damn, like, this should kind of get you. You can't be in a bad mood listening to that song.
No, for sure.
It makes you want to go get some money.
Mailbox Money is one of my favorite all-time albums from Nip, bro. Like,
or like that opening where, from I Do This, the one with Young Thug, like, when he's talking.
When he's talking on the phone.
If I can get that tatted, I will, bro. Because I literally
staying
just
focused and hard down.
Like give your life, give your heart to it. Like, you know,
I think my Instagram bio is still from Perfect Timing. Is I know perfect timing feels like I'm too late, but I know I'm still great in spite of my mistakes.
Yeah.
Like, I want to get that tatted on me too. That, like, this is just a small starter to a bigger piece that I want to get done.
Or he be saying like hard work catching up to perfect time, and I'm like,
yeah,
I've lived by that, dog. Wow.
You see, like, he has these verses, these lines that people can live to, bro. Like, you know, he's
probably saved a lot of people's life, you know. I mean,
I know he saved mine, bro, for sure. He definitely, when I was going through that, I was at a job that I couldn't stand, bro. Like, it was just really bad, and you know, just everything else in my life was just not going well, but I had his music, and then when Victory Lap dropped, it was over, bro. I was like, damn, this is...
And his interviews, too, he be dropping gold. Like when he be talking about, like, bro, I've been through every emotion. Like, and, like, it really is.
I never stopped. That's
like, even, like, when I used to run, like, half marathons and stuff, like, in middle school, and they would tell me that, like, you're going to go through every emotion in the marathon, right? And I probably didn't even pay attention to it, and then one day, I heard Nip say it, and, like, yeah, bro, life is a marathon, and I've gone through every emotion I could ever think about. And then, like,
I just never quit.
Yeah, and no emotion lasts, bro. The happiness, the sadness, the stress, all that, it don't last, bro. Exactly. Everything passes, bro. You feel me?
The way he speaks too is very, like, calming. Like, he knows that there's hard times and shit, but you're gonna get through it, bro. And it's like, every time I hear him speak, I'm like, damn, like, this is somebody that's gone through it. This is somebody that's gone through it, got to the other side, and is successful. He's doing his Victory Lap. It's still going, you know, but
he broke the barriers, bro. He broke the barriers. I still remember the day. It was on a Sunday. I was at the park.
I was at my homie's crib right here, the same one that we made music with, and we would come here all the time. We're at his house for, you know, it was his birthday. We were celebrating his birthday. I just remember having my phone out and be like, nah, bro.
I literally, just blasted out. I had to blast it out of me, and everyone was like, you're tripping, started going on their phone.
Yep.
At first, I had saw the news that he got shot. And I was like, oh shit, you know, like he'll pull through, you know. I took a nap, and then I got woken up to the news that Nip died, and I was just all like, shut the fuck up, like,
so crazy,
like don't say that.
Yeah.
Boom, I go on my phone, I got it, all the notification. I was just all like nah, like Nip, like.
It's crazy because I didn't cry when Nip died, but I did feel a sadness.
Yeah,
I've cried and I don't cry for celebrities, bro, because I don't know them. But Kobe and Mac were two people that I was like,
Mac was a big one. Kobe was a big one.
Like, it hit.
Yeah.
But like Nip, for some reason, like I was very saddened by it, but I didn't shed a tear, and I still wonder why. But maybe
I got
it was
drunk that night.
Maybe because like because of like what he was like, what he's standing for, like, or like a Double Up, where I don't think it was Double Up. I don't know what song it was where he's talking. Oh no, it was Racks in the Middle. Oh, where he's like if I'm gone, like keep continuing, you know. He's talking about his homie that passed away in the song and all that. Yeah. I wish I knew the exact words, but. He's like, yo, if I'm gone, like, keep, like, you know?
Bro, even, like, the storytellings he would, like, do, like, in, like, Blue Laces, too. You know, at the end, when he's talking about the whole story, you know, like...
I mean, Blue Laces, the first one was
even the first one,
crazy.
You know, like...
We can go all day. He had so many bangers. Where his storytelling was on point. His bars were on point. Like, everything. Like, he knew how to really get a message across to people. And that message still is alive. Like, he passed away, what, 5 years ago? 4 years ago? 5 years ago.
Still ringing bells. Ah, shit, I don't. Maybe
2019, 5 years ago. 5 years ago, and like people are still, you know, sometimes when an artist passes away, unfortunately, their music gets really popular at the time when they pass, and then it kind of dies with them, you know, or it dies down.
Hell no,
Nips, nah, you could play that anywhere.
And you know what?
You can still bump his shit
That's
to this
somebody
day.
like that's a shout out to his whole team too. Shout out the whole marathon team for keeping
Black
it
Sam,
pushing.
JP.
Yeah, all of them. You know, like Pac-Man, J Stone. Killer Twan. Oh my god,
bro! And it's crazy because I did my homegirl's the manager at Marathon, so the cultivation one.
Okay, yeah.
And like she got me to make 200 plates for a 420, maybe like 2-3 years ago.
Oh hell yeah!
And like I signed a contract with them, and it had a marathon on it. And in my head, I was like, bro, like if Nip was still alive, I would have met him because I'm signing a marathon contract, bro.
Exactly.
And like I met people behind the scenes that people don't really know that were his homies, and like they would tell me, like they were just talking about.
Trust me, that's how I was. Like when I went to JP's office to like do some work for him, like I walked in and like I just stood there, and even JP asked like, "You good?" I'm all like, I'm just taking it in that I'm walking the same footsteps that Nip for sure walked here, you know?
Right.
And he even said oh yeah, Nip was here a lot, bro. Like,
you
know, that was my brother and stuff like that, you know? So it's just all like, you know, Nip it has always been a big inspiration to me. It's like I tell everybody though, I met Nip because of Dom.
Right.
I found out about Nip because of Dom.
Same thing with me. Still am a big Dom Kennedy fan, but like in high school, that was like Yellow album, fucking Get Home Safely.
Girls
like,
on stage, make it rain.
Yeah, like that. Those still to this day.
I know I'm in the studio up all night, and no bitches here, just the homies, baby.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Bro, Yellow album will forever be a fucking classic.
It sucks that it's not on iTunes, but I probably installed the like clearances.
Well, he already said it.
It's
gonna cost $1 million
at least.
$1 million.
Bro, he'll make it back.
I
No,
don't think so.
he will.
He won't make money from it.
Yeah, he won't make money.
The money's
from
all gonna go to
paying the
samples.
million.
Yeah, and even after he makes that milli, it's still royalties that they gotta collect and shit like that, bro.
Oh, those samples, the people.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
so-
It's because he's an independent artist as well, so it's even harder.
Bro, and so, bro, if you really know music and you go back and listen to the Yellow album, and you hear all those samples, then you understand like, yeah, this shit ain't gonna happen. Like it's gonna
Gold
stay on.
Alpina is samples Aaliyah, one of Aaliyah's songs,
Yeah.
and Aaliyah's music just got put up on DSPs like a couple years ago, because the family or whoever runs her estate, is very strict with their stuff. So even if Yellow Album did get uploaded, I doubt that song would even be on there. And that's one of my favorite songs. Him and Rick Ross.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
We Ball was cool too.
We Ball with
Kendrick.
Kendrick.
105 out 105.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's just classics, bro. Like, but yeah, I for sure found out about Nip's music through Dom, and you know, I still bang Dom's music, and I heavily bang.
I was
Nip's
listening to Bullets Ain't Got No Name and shit, like when he was really gang banging. He was like really like Nipsey in the house type shit.
RSC
Bro,
shit.
Shed a Tear.
Shed a tear for my that
like
ain't
that's
him.
one of my favorite Nip songs. And then when he did that collab album with Bino,
Cause my
none of
child
this.
go, cause my child. Oh, yo, that the shit with Bino,
Bro.
Stuck in the Grind. They'll never know. Oh my God.
None of this.
Bino, not that he wasn't popping before that, but like that's like
He earned that
he
shit.
earned
Because
that
Bino
for
was
sure.
putting in work. Because a lot of my homies from the valley were cool with him.
Yeah.
And like, nah, Bino, and
that
seeing him on
that
stage with
solidified
Kid,
him.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
That solidified
and that's
him.
crazy because right before Nip like passed away.
Unfortunately,
but like,
now there's so many like West Coast artists that like I would have loved to hear on a song with Nip. Like Blast, I would have loved to hear something that they would do together.
Blast and Nip on a song
That
for
would've been
sure.
it's crazy because I didn't even fuck with Blast
Would've
like
been
that. He was
crazy.
bumping him the other day when we were coming from Compton,
Yeah.
and I was like, Blast, go like this. He's
Blast is one of my favorite artists.
because he
right
like
now.
I feel like Blast makes a lot of the music for girls, which is cool and stuff.
Yeah.
But then like
he got motivation music
yeah,
too.
yeah,
though.
no. But then he was bumping that, and I was
Yeah.
like, what? I was like, fucking Shazamming that shit. Like,
I knew you were, motherfucker.
Nah, you know I asked you first.
This fool's on his phone. He's like, "Hey, fool, this is Blast." I'm like, "Yeah."
Y'all ever be like at an event or like a club? You're like, shit, I gotta Shazam this real quick.
Bro, every morning, like in the morning when I'm with my homies, cause I work with them,
Yeah.
they be playing songs. I'm just all like, "That's a banger, fool." Like, hold on, real quick,
I
you know?
always be asking.
And they
I
know
ain't
it
scared
too.
to ask.
And
Man.
they
Close
know it
mouths don't
too.
get fed. You feel
They
me?
hear it. They're like, You took that shit off my playlist, huh?
You're like, nah, dog. I've known this song for a minute. What are you talking
Bro,
about?
and then in the
Don't know what you're talking
SoundCloud
about.
era, and I would roll with my older homies, they would do the same thing. Like, I remember when T.Y. Dolla $ign had like the beach house shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, your girl if a man.
Why did you just call him T.Y. Dolla $ign?
Oh shit, it's not that.
It's Ty Dolla.
It's Ty.
It's okay. I'll let it slide. I know what
Bleep
you're
it.
talking about.
Bleep it. It was good. It was good seeing you guys. I'm out.
Have you been calling him that this whole time, bro?
Nah, I think it's the Twisted Tees. I don't know. It's the sun. T.Y. Dolla $ign is not that.
It's definitely
Ty
not
Dolla
that.
$ign.
It's Ty Dolla $ign.
Ty Dolla $ign.
Fuck it, man. I'm a human being, man. Fuck y'all.
Hey.
Bro, what the shit he did with Wiz, Irie, like, bro,
Oh,
how
yeah.
he gives a Valley a fucking shout out right there. Like, I got the OG Kush from San Fernando Valley. Everybody knows, you know where to pull up.
Shout out to the bro. Shout out to the
So
Valley.
he's never said T.Y. Dolla $ign on a song?
No, it's always Ty
Look,
Dolla
man,
$ign.
I can't confirm or deny that he's never said T.Y. Dolla $ign as like him spelling
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
But his name is Ty
Ty
Dolla
Dolla
$ign.
$ign. God damn.
It's okay, though. We gonna let you slide.
I'm gonna let it, I'll let it slide.
we let
I
you
didn't even
slide.
say anything when you said
I'm so
it.
sorry, guys.
I noticed it. I heard it. I was all like,
I noticed it,
Did
but
he
I
just
was
say
like,
this? I was like, I gotta put him on the
Yeah,
spot. I'm
man,
sorry.
that's his
dog.
name.
Let us know in the comments.
I'm sorry. I put you on the spot. My bad. My bad.
It's
I'm a
alright.
piece of shit for that.
It's okay.
I'm sorry about that
You
one.
buying the tacos after.
All right. So, you know, one thing I like to ask people, especially, you know, like I say, everybody has a story to tell and stuff.
Yeah.
Has there ever been like a really, and I'm pretty sure you just answered this right now with that. Has there ever been like a person or somebody or something that's gotten you out of like a really dark era of your time and is still to this day pushing you to do better?
So, musically, it's Nip for sure. But like outside of that, just my family keeps me going, bro. My friends. Like I said, I've been doing this for a long time. This isn't new. This isn't like something I just started doing. And with that, you kind of get discouraged over the years, thinking like, shit, this might never happen. And to be honest, it might. But you know, you go and you get discouraged a lot. But there's a lot of people in my life that never let me quit on myself or, you know, the dream that I have. My family is very supportive of what I do and who I am. So shout out to them. Shout out, you know, my mom, my dad, my sister, my niece, my cousins. My friends that also make music, bro. They keep me humble, but they also remind me like, bro, you're not just so fucking
You got
artist.
that dog in you.
Yeah, you're good, dog. Like you are good enough to do what you want to do. You just have to want it, and you have to want it more than everyone else. So they keep me, you know, they keep me going for sure. R.I.P. my cousin Vanessa, R.I.P. my cousin Krista. Those were two of my biggest supporters. Like my cousin Vanessa, she was like one of the first people to ever hear me make music. I used to upload little videos on YouTube in middle school, and it wasn't good. But she, you know, she's like, yo, like, this is really cool that you're doing this. Keep going. Like, she made me think of, I used to just think, oh, it's rap, like it's music. She's like, no, like what you do is art. Like you're an artist. You're not just some rapper. You're an artist.
Yeah.
So I always kept that with me. And my cousin Krista was always my biggest supporter. We grew up together, the same age, and she always reposted all my songs, all my videos, everything. So I'm glad that she got to see some of like the Scene Alma stuff before she passed away. But yeah, man, those two, I keep them with me.
They're with you at all times,
Yeah, at all
bro, for
times.
sure.
Before I hit the stage, I say a little prayer, make sure that they're watching over me. You know, shout out my grandpa. But yeah, man, those are the people that I keep in my mind to like keep me motivated to keep going and keep making music, keep putting out content.
That's what's up,
It's
bro.
fucking
That's what's
beautiful,
up.
dog.
Are there any like collabs coming soon with any Valley artists, or is there somebody you want to collab with soon?
I want to collab with everybody, bro. I
Yo,
wanna do
Skinny, bro.
Skinny
Stop
Millions.
fucking playing, man.
Nah, for sure. I would love to do a song with Skinny. I think if we could come out with something really dope.
We're gonna have him on the pod next week, actually.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna
Shit.
press that fool.
Tell him I said it. Nah, shout out to
You
Skinny,
get
man.
pressed next week,
Haven't talked to him in a minute, but
It's crazy. I got my haircut today. He gave you your flowers, bro. Like
I appreciate
I was
that.
like,
Hell yeah.
I was telling him, oh, the homie, cause like we don't know each other.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
prior to this, I was like, the homie with a mask, he raps. He's like, oh, see, Alma. I was like, oh yeah, I think that's his name. He's like, bro, I was like, he's been doing music. He's like, he's like really, he going ham though.
Yeah.
And I was like, when are you gonna go ham skinny? He was like, hey man, don't talk about that whole shit. but he did give you your props, and he was like, yo, you got a good one.
I appreciate you, Skinny. Thank you, man.
Yeah, bro. And that's
been a
dope
long
coming
time
from
coming.
someone that's been putting in work in the Valley too. So
Hell
yeah, man.
Would love to work with Skinny. I got a collab song coming out with the homie Danny Zico.
Shout out to
shout out to
Yeah,
Zico,
he coming on the pod too.
Yeah, we got something together. That's just.
I be seeing his Instagram. He be going ham, bro. He be working.
He be
Hell
singing,
yeah,
dog. Beautiful voice. Voice of a goddamn angel. Shout out to Danny. He be recording on my shit too, so like.
Looks like a gangbanger, but sings like an angel.
Sings like a fucking angel, bro. You know, I just did his event last week where, you know, I put out a video. I don't know when this is coming out, but I put out a video today reviewing some barbecue, and it was at Danny's, you know, one of Danny's events that he does where it's called the Meet and Eat. They do it in Canoga Park.
Okay.
So it's barbecue, and then you got people performing. So shout out to Danny Zico.
hard, for
Always
sure.
looking out for me.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Damn,
guys,
Danny, what's up, dog?
come on now.
I got hibachi, man. Shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'll throw barbecue.
You gotta pull up.
I'll throw
for sure.
barbecue on that shit if that's what you want. Like, I'll do it, bro. You throw some motherfucking brisket on there, some fucking, I don't know, man. Damn.
Sliders, ASAP.
Bro,
Sliders.
don't get me started, man. I'm hungry.
But yeah, like I said, I want to collab with everybody, not just on music, but food review stuff. I want to, try different restaurants. Just collab with you, possibly.
For sure, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Top.
Gotta get
Get some
Arson on
hibachi.
hand too.
Yeah,
man. That's what we try to build here with the podcast is connecting our homies because
Yeah.
even though like little by little like everyone kind of knows each other, but like we
Exactly.
could like bring this.
We found
full
out that we
circle
know
shit.
like 10 people.
Yeah, so if we bring that shit full circle, bro, and like we all get together, bro, there's more power in numbers, bro.
It's
You
what
feel me?
I've been thinking about it, and like I've been putting in the form that like we creating a table where everybody has a seat at.
Exactly.
You know, nobody excluded. At the end
But
of
y'all
it, we
better
can
bring
all eat.
something to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
table.
Thank you. Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
brings
yeah,
their
yeah.
own little
Potluck,
thing,
baby.
bro.
Yeah,
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 for sure.
no
Don't
doubt.
come empty-handed.
Yeah,
No,
it's
no
the
doubt,
family
no
reunion,
doubt.
but you better bring a fucking potato salad or something.
I was about to say potato salad.
We just had a discussion about potato salad. 20 minutes of shit like that.
But yeah, man, I want to collab with everybody. Shout out to the Valley. Shout out LA. Shout out my boy Red in the building, producing a whole project that I'm working on. All LA type beats. So we're gonna
Cool,
get that
for
going
sure.
out pretty
Oh, yeah.
soon. But yeah, man, I'm just working, just making music, making content, and putting it out.
For sure, for sure. All right, well, we about to start wrapping it up soon right here.
Yes, sir.
Are there any more other shout-outs you want to give right now? Anybody, their flowers, anything like that?
I want to say R.I.P. my boy Young Baka. He just passed away last night.
I just heard about that, bro. Yeah, sorry for your loss, bro.
Thank you, man. He's always been good to me, always looked out for me as far as music goes, even outside of that. He's always been a good guy to me. He's very legendary LA promoter. So a lot of us, LA Valley artists, when we're coming up, I know y'all hit a Young Baka stage at least once.
For sure, man. Our condolences to everybody,
yeah,
man. His family, and all that.
R.I.P. to Young Baka. Shout out to him and his family, man. But yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, life be short, bro. That's why I be trying to just do shit like, especially with creatives, it kind of sucks because we might not have the backing, but we have a vision. You feel me?
Exactly.
And like like how he said, we worked our 9 to 5s and then we came here, or we do the most to get to that interview. And
like yesterday, we did the most to make it out to South Central.
Yeah, and we fucking did it.
Shout out to Booler's mom, bro.
Man, shout out my mom.
Yeah, she
Dukes,
came
man.
in club to help us out.
Yeah, bro.
And like it's cool like that because like she sees a vision. She sees what we're doing, and she goes, all right, like whatever I need to do to help you guys, like let's do it. You
That's
know what I'm saying?
beautiful,
So
bro.
like,
Yeah, man.
appreciate
Your
Booler's
support
mom.
system,
Yeah, bro.
that's the most important thing is the support
It
system.
really is, and life is short, and I hope everyone that has a dream out there goes and chases it. No matter if people belittle you, people say that you're crazy, or they just can't understand it. Just do it, man, because life is short, bro. And give everyone your flowers, bro, because it sucks, man. Because heaven don't got a phone, so you can't.
I wish that one.
Exactly.
I
If you
wish
got
that shit
people
too,
that you haven't talked to in a while,
Hit them, bro.
hit them up, bro. Just you never know. It could be your last time. Your last time talking to them could have been the last time talking to them ever. So
For real, bro.
definitely reach out to your people and
If someone
check
asks
in
for
on
help
them.
too, man, answer that phone call, cause man,
At least, bro.
Yeah.
At least. But yeah.
it was
Alright.
beautiful, man. Thank you for coming on,
Thank you
bro.
for
For
coming
real,
on to the
dog.
Thank you for
podcast, bro.
having
I
me.
It was a
appreciate
pleasure
it.
meeting you, bro.
Appreciate
For
it.
sure,
Yes.
man.
Again, y'all go stream his music. We'll link it in our descriptions below. Y'all go follow him on Instagram.
At Alma Music.
Yeah, y'all heard it here
Fucking
first. Y'all be ready for new music dropping soon.
Got
you
the
know,
merch as well. Got the hats up there.
Y'all
We got
see
pins.
it. Y'all see it. Again, bro, thanks for coming on.
Thank you for
Thank you
having
for everybody for tuning in to another episode of Let You Tell It podcast. Again, I'm your host Caesar,
Yo, it's your boy Bula.
and we out. Yeah.
Interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. Get down with you, get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. Yeah, get down with you. Yeah, get down with you.